Hello, everybody. Amazon Live, happy Prime Day. How is everybody? I am guessing you guys have all done a little bit of shopping by now. I have to admit that I did not realize that it was Prime Day until tonight, as I'm literally packing up my office, getting ready to head home, and I was surfing something on the internet and saw that it was Prime Day, and I thought, I cannot not go live on Amazon Live on Amazon's Prime Day. And there are so many. I did a quick little search and there are so many amazing deals. I can't believe it. I've been wanting to do this segment for a long time, actually. I was going to do this segment last month. But I thought, being that it is Prime Day, this is the perfect time to do it. So welcome to, now I'm forgetting exactly what I called it, but I think it is Travel in Organized Style, which, as many of you know, if you have been here before, I am Marcy McKenna, and one of my very favorite things in the world is traveling. And I am actually a product innovator, an inventor, a nerdy inventor. And so I create products that are geared around travel and traveling chic and traveling organized. And I just feel like when we're traveling, that is a time that we should all, give ourselves a little slice of luxury. That we should all, no matter where you're going, no matter what your budget is, whether you're globetrotting across the world or whether you're just doing a little staycation or an overnighter with a friend, we should all feel like we're traveling first class. And so doing it in style and doing it organized so that you can really enjoy your vacation wherever you're going. So that's what this show is all about. And I am very passionate about finding those hidden gem products that the typical person might not find on their own on Amazon or elsewhere. As we know, there are 90 plus million products, I believe it is. I need to update my statistic, but it's something like that on Amazon. And so how do you find those really great ones? How do you know which ones are great quality and which ones, when you get them, you're probably going to send them back anyway? So that's kind of, I look at my job is really sifting through the noise and finding those. And everything I show you during my Amazon Live segments, these are all products that I've either used for years and years, I've gifted them, I just authentically love them, or I would not be talking about them. And that's really, really important to me. And hello, Kelly. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Prime Day. And I'm curious, if you are here, whether you've done some shopping yet and if you've gotten some great deals. I was amazed as I was just putting products into the carousel. I couldn't believe some of the prices on things. So it really is Prime Day. It is in full swing, and I hope you guys are really taking advantage of it because it's a good time for it. And I also wanted to do this because I have another travel segment. I'm doing a whole 4-part series on Pinterest TV right now that's called Travel Style. And so my first episode was on beauty essentials, those products and tips and tools that can help you get vacation ready very quickly when you're getting ready to go on vacation, or maybe you're just getting ready for some event and you want to look fab very fast. So that was the first episode. And then tomorrow night is the second episode, and it is called Pack Like a Pro. So I am sharing my packing tips and the products that I personally use to really streamline things when I'm traveling and to make it as enjoyable and as hassle-free as I possibly can. And some of them I'm going to be showing you tonight, but I also have some brand new ones that I am reserving for tomorrow night. So I hope you meet me there. In fact, I am going to put in the chat, I think I have it saved on here actually. Let's see if it'll work. I'm going to put the link if it'll let me. Oh wait, where is it? Oh, hold on. You know me, guys. I'm not so techie. Oh, there it is. Okay. I just sent you the link to my 4-part travel style series on Pinterest. So if you click that link, it'll take you there and you can just reserve your spot, and it basically just sets a reminder and it'll tell you when I go live. And if you've never been on Pinterest TV, guys, it's super fun. I love it, love it, love it. I do half-hour shows there, especially this 4-part series. Each one is 30 minutes. Very interactive and fun. And a lot of the products, it kind of ties in with Amazon because most of the products that I feature over on Pinterest TV, I find on Amazon. So that's why I feel okay talking about it. And Kelly said she finally got A RoboVac. So excited. What is a RoboVac, Kelly? I don't know about that. And welcome, Yolanda. Thank you for following. I'm so glad that you're here. And if you just jumped on, I'm Marcy McKenna, and this is Living Beautifully Over 50. And not that traveling has much to do with over 50, although I will say I think we're kind of in our prime, and I think for many of us, we are becoming empty nesters. I have one off at college. I have two more that are, it won't be long. And so I think this is time for us and traveling and kind of reimagining that part of our lives and just setting ourselves up to do it in the very best way we possibly can. So I hope that I am successful in bringing you guys products that help you do just that. It's a robot vacuum. Oh, is that like the little round thing that does it all by itself and goes all over the house when you're not there? I am dying to know if that really works. I think it is the coolest thing. And then I also saw that they have a window washing one, which I think is even more amazing. I don't know. So if anyone has the window one, let me know. Oh my gosh, I should have done a million episodes today. I can think of so many different categories of products that I have found on Amazon and love that have nothing to do necessarily with living beautifully over 50 or traveling in style. So anyway, that's for another day. So without any further ado, I am going to go ahead. Yes, I hope it works good. Yes, you better let us know, because I've been tempted. I have a black lab who, if you have a lab, you know that they tend to shed just a little bit, and summertime it's so much worse than any other time. So having that would be really great. So Kelly, will you tell us how much you spent on it, or how much the savings was on it? I would love to know that. I might just try that. Yes, they do. My mom has 3. Yep. Oh gosh, 3 labs. That's so fun. Okay, so I'm going to jump in, and in case you're brand new here, I am going to just say that the carousel, because I always just assume people know what the carousel is, but that is where that's, depending on if you're on your phone or on the laptop, it's either down below or on the side, and I'm always going to highlight the products that I'm talking about at that time, so you know exactly where we are, and you can click on it if you want more information. But the truth is, what makes live shopping so much fun is that when you want more information and when you have questions or you want to see something up close, you can just chime in the chat and let me know, and I do my best to always answer every single post and chat message. And to me, that is the main thing we do live shopping. That's just so much fun to interact and for me to get to know you and you to get to know me. And that's really kind of what helps me do my job better, is when I know what you guys love. So please chime in if I'm showing you products that you like. Let me know that, or maybe you have something and you don't like it. Tell me that too. I love it all. So let's see what Kelly's saying about the robot vacuum. Yes, she hopes it works. And it was 50% off. That's amazing. Okay, Kelly, you maybe should be an Amazon influencer, because I think you may have just sold me a robot vacuum. I will probably buy that later tonight. Anyway, I'm excited to get started, because you guys know, if you've been here before, how passionate I am about products that keep us organized and keep us very designer chic while we travel. And what I find, and I never really realize this until I get into it, is that all of those products that do those things are just as useful at home as they are on the go. I don't think there's anything I'm going to show you today that I don't also use at home. Yeah, there's one thing, maybe two things. So even if you're someone who doesn't have any travel plans coming up, but you just love being organized, you love that feeling of having a place for everything and everything in its place, and not just in any place, but in a really chic and beautiful solution for organizing. So that part's really important to me. So the first one I have never showed you guys before. I am so excited about it. I have been a fan of this particular brand for years and years. I don't even know where I found them, but over the years, I've actually become very good friends with the whole family. The brand is called Purse N, and I think of it as a very luxe travel brand. Everything they do is over the top gorgeous. All the materials, the craftsmanship, the functionality. I think why I fell in love with this brand is because it reminds me so much of the kinds of products that I design for my product line at HSN, where they're very thoughtfully designed. You can tell that a female created these products for females. And her name is Hardeep, the founder of Person, and she's wonderful. And her husband Todd is wonderful. And I've had dinner with their whole family, with the grandparents and the kids. And oh my gosh, they are just the warmest, most special people. So whenever I get to talk about their products, I don't just do it because I think they're wonderful. I do it because I also happen to be in fact, I'm showing you 2 Person products. I didn't even realize that. And both of them are amazing. And I'm not the only one that thinks they're amazing, because guess who has these products on her favorite things list? I have a feeling you already know who that is. Miss O. And the one I'm going to show you right now made her list last year, this Christmas. And I can certainly see why. I did do a video for it because I'm so in love with it. And you can see that inside my storefront, which if you haven't been there before, I would love for you to go browse around and see what you think of all the products that I've picked and the videos that I've done and all that. So I hope it makes shopping a little bit less stressful and more fun for you to have storefronts like that kind of curate and sift through the noise. So without further ado, I'm going to highlight the first one. And as you can see, it says Oprah's favorite things. And this is the Person Ultra Jewelry Organizer. Now, over the years, they have done a few different jewelry organizers. This one, I got to say, I think it's my favorite. It's a 2-in-1. It's pretty special. So let me just show you. And I wish they have so many amazing colors of this one. I wish that I did not just have the black. I need to order another one in one of, like, they have a lavender that's actually similar to my shirt that's stunningly beautiful. And there's a bright yellow. There's just so pretty. But let's look at the outside first, because this, when I talked about it being a sort of a luxe travel brand and how all the details are just gorgeous. So if you're looking up close, look at the detailing on the quilting. I mean, it's very, very Chanel for sure, definitely reminiscent of Chanel, but it's got its own style to it. And if you could reach through the camera and you could touch it, you would be amazed at how buttery soft this faux leather is. It's vegan leather. You would think for sure this was, a $1,500 Chanel bag, because it's that buttery soft. I don't know how they do it. I'm always amazed when they send me new products and I see them and I touch them and I feel them, and then I look at the price point. I'm so blown away. So this is no different. And so you're looking at the classic black, and I just want to show you, there's the logo there, but just, all the hardware detailing is gorgeous. It's that polished gold that just pops, and especially on a jewelry organizer, I think it almost looks like jewelry itself. Really love that. So luxe, so rich. I'm going to show you the organization that's inside, the magic that's inside in just a second. But I want to point out the 2-in-1 feature because I think it's so clever. So it really is sort of a 2-in-1 because it's also serves as an evening bag. If you are traveling and you need a little, nighttime bag, you can take the jewelry part out and you just have a little satchel to go out at night and, drawstring little purse. And I think it's so cute. And that to me also makes this such a great gift, because I love a gift that wows. I love a gift that when someone opens it, not only is it beautiful, but as they start to unravel what exactly it is, if it's something that they've never used before, and they start to understand, oh my gosh, what a great travel solution. Look how organized it is. Oh, Oprah Winfrey loves it. And not to mention, Cindy Crawford is a huge fan of our product line. The Kardashians, there are lots of celebrities love the Person line. So not only do they see that it's a cute little evening bag, but then when you show them the organization inside, it's just so fun to give, and it's more fun to get. So let's go ahead and open the drawstring. And so what makes this one special, I tightened it pretty tight, so I'm going to pull it open. So inside of our little pouch, once it's opened, are these little zippered pouches. And I love that they do sort of an accent color that's different with each one. So like the lavender, I think, I forget what the different colors are, but it's always something that looks really cool and kind of fashionable with whatever color it goes with. And it comes with 10 of these little pouches. And again, look at the hardware, how pretty it is. And this right here is a hook that they secure to the bottom. So they're sort of filed in there. And each one is designed to hold your jewelry, to keep it protected, keep it from getting damaged. If you're putting a necklace inside, it's gonna, that vinyl really sort of hugs the pieces that are in there, so they're not moving around, they're not getting tangled, which I'm sure you can relate to that happening. Because when we travel and things jiggle around and you pull a necklace out and you're just dying to wear it, and you see that it's knotted and you don't have 15 minutes to try and unknot it, that's not fun. So the fact that each one of these pouches is designed, I put a couple things in that I will show you just to give you an idea. Like this is, to give you an idea of how much you can fit inside. This is a real chunky sort of statement necklace of mine. So I've got a necklace in there. I've got a big pair, or a pair of big hoop earrings there. So you're really just taking the pouches that you want to bring with you on whatever your trip is. And I love that. And then each one has its individual case, so it's not rubbing against each other. They're, like I said, not getting tangled or damaged. And then I find that I end up using these pouches for other things. Sometimes I'll put little medication in it. Sometimes I'll put my little tech accessories. I've got my headphones in here, which also tend to get so tangled. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. And different charge cords, things like that. So it's not just reserved for jewelry, which makes it, to me, even so much more functional when you're traveling, to be able to, all those little things that we tend to keep in our purse that don't have a home, and to put them in little pouches that are see-through so you can find them and get to them. So anyway, you're getting 10 of these pouches, and they fit inside here. And then there are a couple little pockets as well that snap, so there's even more organization. So again, this is the Purse N Ultra Jewelry Organizer. And as you can tell, I am head over heels in love with this. And it really is such a go-to gift. I know we're in wedding season right now. And when I think of a bridal gift, what's better than a jewelry organizer? She's going to be going on her honeymoon. She's going to have the jewelry that she's wearing for her wedding, and to have a special place for it. And maybe you put a little piece of jewelry inside, or maybe you put a little fun negligee or something like that inside. So great for wedding gift, bridal gift. Maybe you know someone who's getting married and is trying to find bridal gifts for her wedding party. How fun to give this to all the bridesmaids. Love that idea. And also graduation. I've got a niece that just graduated from college. I think this would make an amazing graduation gift from high school or college. And again, maybe you put a special piece of jewelry inside. So lots of ideas. And if you're just jumping on, I just want to welcome you and say happy Prime Day. And I am Marcy McKenna. And we are talking all things traveling in organized style. So I think we kicked it off with the perfect item that really exudes organized style. So there you go. And again, look at some of the colors that you're seeing. Silver in the carousel there. The reviews are off the charts. It's wonderful. I really love that one. Okay, this next one, it's really quite simple at first glance, but it's one of those that when I started using it, I thought, this is just something that you have to have when you travel. I mean, we all have heard of packing cubes, right? And they really were revolutionary when they first came out. If you don't have them, if you've never tried them, I cannot stress enough. I was going to put them in the carousel, and I thought, so many people already have them. I wanted to do different things, but they're so useful. They make packing so much easier. They make unpacking so much easier. You know where everything is. You can get to it quickly. Everything stays protected. And so I think about the fact that we should have packing cubes for our travel tote or our backpack or our purse or whatever that is. So when I found this set, I love what it looked like. I think it's gorgeous. And at the price point, I was certain that it was going to show up and be really poor quality, or that I would probably send it back, especially because there are basically competitor items out there like this that you see written about in InStyle magazine and Harper's Bazaar and everywhere, that just for one of these cases runs about $80 to $90. So the fact that you're getting a nesting set of 3 at the price that you're seeing in the carousel is pretty remarkable. Right now, obviously very on trend is the clear vinyl, but I just love that in particular not just for the trend, although I do love it from a style perspective, but I like when I'm traveling to be able to see what's where. And obviously when you're going through TSA, that's very handy as well. So that's the outer case. And this is another one of those where all the detailing I was really impressed with, really quite blown away, actually. And the fact that my name is Marcy McKenna and I get to have M's all over it. And no, this is not monogrammed. It's coincidental that it's all these M's. But I mean, just the zipper pulls. Look at that python and the polished gold. So pretty. So again, great gift for anyone who likes to travel. And again, bridal. If you're going to a wedding shower or bridal shower, perfect gift. And then when we look inside, you will see, hello, Busy, good evening, and happy Prime Day. You will see that there's 2 more little cases. And so I am getting ready. I told you guys the other night, I'm getting ready for my second cruise this year with my son, Colin. I'm very excited about it. His siblings are going to be elsewhere, and I was feeling sad that he wasn't going anywhere. And I went online and found a great last-minute cruise deal that was too good to pass up. And so we are going to be setting sail out of Long Beach here pretty soon. And so I'm thinking again about the things that were so helpful for me on the last cruise I went on. And so some of these are them. So anyway, what I do is, so you get this one here, which is, again, I did the navy, and I love the black against the navy with the gold. I think it's really stunningly beautiful and looks very high-end and chic, but obviously very affordable. I love how easy it is to clean. I've had these for so long, and they look like they're brand new enough that I'm using them during my Amazon Live segment. So in this one, I keep my tech accessories. So I love that everything is in one place. My chargers, my cords, I showed you my headphones in that little pouch. I put that pouch in here so it's all together when I'm traveling. And then in this one, I put my little makeup that I want to have with me on the airplane, the mascara, the lip, lip gloss, things like that. I also keep my little mini facial roller that you guys know I love. And then I do my little travel size facial products because I do like to put them on when I'm on the airplane just to refresh my face, which can get so kind of sticky and puffy and all of that. So having them on the airplane is kind of nice. And then I also like that because God forbid if I should lose my luggage, not me, if they should lose my luggage, knowing that I have those basic products with me on the airplane is just a little peace of mind that I will have what I need for the night until the luggage arrives. So this is where I put those things. And then I usually use this big one. I do carry this one on, and I usually fill it with, like when I'm going with my son, snacks and things like that. So this is usually kind of my food. I do bring a water bottle with me, and I've mentioned before on some of my segments, for those who don't know, and I find many people don't realize that almost every single airport, probably every airport now, has the water bottle refilling stations. So rather than spending $6 or $7 on a bottle of water at the airport, which it's crazy how expensive they are now, I will bring my water bottle and then just fill it up after I go through TSA. So I love that. And so that's what I keep in here, and I can see everything. I love it. And then when I'm not using them, they all nest back inside and zip up, and then they're ready for my next outing. So this is a fun one. And let's see, we said, I love your channel. It's so informational and useful. Oh, that makes me feel so good. Thank you so much for saying that, because that's really what my goal is. I want to show you products because I just have done that my whole life. I've shared products with my friends and family, and now I get to do it on such a bigger scale. But when I made the decision to do this, that was really, I didn't just want to sell products. I wanted to talk about tips and ideas and get tips and ideas from you guys and just make it more of a fun, interactive time together rather than just straight look at this product, buy this product, So that makes me happy to know that you feel that way about my channel. And if you're new here, if you've never been here before, I would love for you to follow my channel. Many of you on here know that I do love to do giveaways. And so when you are a follower of my channel, you're automatically, what do you call it? I was going to say authorized, but that's not entered to win those giveaways when I do them. And you never know when I'm going to do them. So would love for you to follow for that reason. And then also just so you know, whenever I go live, you'll know ahead of time that I'm going live, and you'll know what the subject is. And if you want to hop on, that's great. And what I'm loving is it's so fun because so many people that come on, they come again and again and again, and we're all kind of getting to know each other. So it's so much fun. And when I'm not able to do segments as often as I want to, I actually really miss you guys. So this is so fun coming back here. And for those of you who may have jumped on late, I did put a link up top in the chat to my Pinterest 4-part series, Pinterest TV series that I'm doing. Part 2 is tomorrow night, and that is called Pack Like a Pro. So we're going to talk tips and travel, much like we are now, but I've got some new products and some new ideas and tips and all that I'm reserving for tomorrow night. So if you've never been to Pinterest TV, please join me tomorrow night, and you just click the link that I put in the chat, and that will reserve your spot, and then it will just remind you right before I go live so that you can join me. That would be so fun. So let's move on, because I've got a few things to show you on this sort of impromptu live. This one has proved to be, and this is, as you can see in the carousel, it's so affordable, so simple, but it's one of those game-changing travel products that really does make all the difference when you are zipping through the airport or getting to your hotel, or what. Just anytime you have a travel bag, whether it's a carry-on or a full size, whatever it is, this guy I love. And again, it's black, so it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it just slides over. As you can see, it's hollow, so it's going to slide over the handle on your suitcase, and it creates 2 beverage holders. So whether you like to have your coffee at the airport, depending on the time of day, that's typically when I'll have coffee, and I also have my bottle of water. And so to be able to have somebody holding those for you while you're getting your travel documents out as you're going through security is really kind of nice. Although I know what some of you are thinking. You're saying, well, wait a minute, Marcy, you can't go through security if you have your coffee and your water. Good point. So I should have said, if you are checking in at the ticket counter, how about that? Or maybe you just got off the plane and you want to get something to drink and you've got to go all through the airport. So just for the beverages, and you will use it so much more than you think. And I find whoever I'm traveling with most of the time, they are fumbling with theirs. And so I love that it has 2, because they end up putting one in mine and going to buy one for their next trip because they see how handy it is. But then on the back, there's also a zipper. And so you can put your cell phone right here, which is nice to be able to have that quick, easy access to those things that you really need when you're at the airport. So whether it's your ID, your cell phone, your passport, cash, whatever that is, and then it's, secured to the handle of your luggage, so you're not worrying about someone taking it. So that's kind of nice too. So again, so simple. It's got more organizational pouches out here. Sometimes I have my phone charger that I'll put in there, but pockets all around here. So really well designed, very good quality, just very simple, but so clever and so incredibly helpful. So this is a good one. Definite. Now that I have it, I can't, that's one of those, I can't imagine not having that on my luggage. The next one, again, is very simple, but it has been a game changer for me. And this is one of those I use just as much at home. I use it every day, all day, basically. And then when I travel, of course, it goes with me when I travel. But here it is, and I have highlighted it in the carousel there, and it is 20% off for Prime Day. I'm loving. First of all, look how pretty. I think of it like a peach Bellini. It's sort of a champagne color with a touch of peach. So it's really pretty. It's not that strong rose gold. It's more like of a peachy gold. Isn't that just beautiful? And it's that Saffiano texture. It is vegan leather. But what makes this so clever, this is a makeup brush holder. And so it's nice to have something to organize your makeup brushes in so you can find them all when you want them. But if you're like me, before I got this, I was always digging to find the brushes that I needed or wanted to use at that time. So if you have just a regular cosmetic bag and your brushes are in there, first of all, it's hard to find them and it takes time and it's tedious. But second of all, chances are those bristles are getting dirty and they're getting bent and damaged. And when that happens, your makeup application is not nearly as good as when those brushes are, kept protected and pristine. It makes such a difference. And any makeup artist will tell you that the secret to a flawless foundation application and the concealer and getting that really flawless makeup application has everything to do with the brushes. So having a dedicated pouch to protect those is great. But what I really love about this is it also not only gives me that, but it's also a holder, a cup, if you will, for my brushes. So when I'm traveling, I just unzip it. Oh, I should have shown that on camera. You just unzip it, or unzip it this way, and then you fold it down like this, and then it just sits on the tabletop like that. So I have quick and easy access. I can see all the brushes. I can get to the one I want quickly. I also put things like my favorite lip glosses. I'll put lip liners. I'll put eyeliners, anything that's sort of skinny and needs to stand up. So I love this because it sits at my vanity. And then when I'm going to go somewhere, I zip it and pop it into my tote or whatever it is. As many of you know, I design, where is it? It's the other way. My 2-in-1 Essentials beauty case. So this fits right into the pocket of the Essentials beauty case. So it's perfect match made in heaven. In fact, I need to create one that actually goes with it because I love it so much. So then imagine you get to your hotel, and again, instead of digging every time you're going to do your makeup, it's all right here ready to use. It's so nice. And a little secret, don't tell my family because they'll get mad at me, but I swear it's not when I'm driving. But I am one that likes to do my makeup in the car because I love the lighting when I'm in the car, right? I mean, I hope everybody has a pair of tweezers with them in the car because it's the best lighting for tweezing your brows. You can see every little hair. And if you happen to be like me and you get some down there every once in a while, you can see those too. Okay, so what's cool about this is when I'm in the car, this fits right into my cup holder. So if I'm doing my makeup, it's all right there. I've got my little makeup station, and it just makes it super easy. Now, I have to tell you, I haven't shown it yet, but I found a new makeup mirror. You guys know I love my makeup mirrors. And I found one that suctions on. I'll have to put it in a live. Oh, gosh, maybe I'll do it on my Pinterest TV tomorrow. I think I might. But it literally goes onto my windshield when I'm in the car, parked, mind you, again. Just need to specify that. And it opens and lights up. And then I've got my brushes here and my makeup, and I just go to town. And it just makes it so easy and so fast. And such great lighting. And I've got the trifold so I can see all sides. It's great. That was a little tangent that I did not mean to talk about. But as you can tell, I love my makeup brush holder. If you don't have one, you guys, you got to get one. And as you can imagine, you could put so many other things in here, but it's made for makeup brushes and it does a phenomenal job with them. Again, just folds down like that. So quick and easy, and just keeps everything protected and just easy to get to, which to me, when I'm traveling, it's all about that. Fast, fast, fast. So I can get to the fun. Okay. Oh gosh. Now I have to tell you guys this next one, and many of you, if you're on here and you've been here before, you've seen, I've talked about it so many times because I love it so much. I actually just got back from the Dominican Republic, and I was in a house with 12 women, and it was a big house, and nobody had hair dryers. And we're all so used to hotels, cruise ships, everybody providing the hair dryers. Didn't dawn on anyone to bring one, but I am someone who is particular about the hairdryer that I use when I travel. So I, for years, have been trying to find a good one that's lightweight, but also does a good job and doesn't destroy my hair and all of that. And when I discovered this Lura Mini Portable, I thought I had finally hit the jackpot. Eureka. I wasn't sure though, because it just looked so too cute to be true and too little to be good. The reviews were great, but I was certain that they must be fake reviews because they were so good. So, but of course I had to order it to find out. And I did. And as with Amazon, it came very quickly. And first of all, how cute is this little case that it comes in? This sort of, what do you call it? Gosh. Well, it's like a Saffiano texture, but it's silver. But there's a word that I wanted to say that it's escaping me right now. So this is the case, which is so cute. But wait till you see this hairdryer. So when I was in the Dominican Republic, I did bring this, and I was so popular because these 12 women all borrowed this hairdryer. So we know that it can take a licking and keep on ticking. Okay, guys, now I've got to undo it because I haven't used it since I got back. How cute is this? this rose gold hair dryer that fits literally in the palm of your hand and is so lightweight, obviously folds down, but how on earth could a hair dryer that's this cute and lightweight and little be any good at all? It is. It works so well, so powerful. It has 2 levels. Depending on when I do the front of my hair, which is a little more thin, I do it on the lower level, so I'm not burning my hair at all. And it comes with accessories, which are adorable. See this here, sort of a kind of a matte gold finish that looks so cute on, but it does the trick of, really kind of taming those split ends and the flyaways and getting that real directional stream of air. And then wait till you see this. Now, I am not someone that uses a diffuser, but my daughter is. And those big honkin' diffusers are not fun to travel with because they take up so much room and they're so bulky and awkward. Look at this. Look at this little mini diffuser that it comes with. And it just fits right there. So all these accessories fit inside here. How great is that? I'm in love. I'm in love. And if you are an international traveler, it also comes with the adapter for international travel. So I think they thought of everything. The quality is there. When we talk about organized style, it's just so stylish and chic and cute, which again makes it such a fabulous gift to give. I mean, when we're thinking of, anyone in our lives who is a traveler, I mean, anyone would appreciate it. Everyone I've showed it to just dies over it because it's so cute. And I will tell you, it is, I have probably a few hundred now products inside my Amazon storefront, all in different categories. This is my top selling product. This is the one that, I'm blown away by how many people buy this, but I get it. And I'm certain they probably buy multiples because they are buying it as a gift. This is that kind of, you tuck it away because you're going to be in a pinch and forget somebody's birthday and you just can't go wrong. It's always that wow. It's always becomes a conversation piece. They can't wait to use it when they travel. And when they do, they think of you or they call you or they send you a text or an email to tell you how great it is. So that is a really fun one. As you can tell, I love it. Let's see. And just a little break to say welcome to anyone who is new here and happy Prime Day. I hope you guys are all getting some great deals and having fun doing it. I'm curious if you guys are on people that have been here a lot. Do you watch Amazon Live all the time? And do you have a whole bunch of different hosts that you like to watch and you kind of surf Amazon Live to find them? I'm so curious how that all works because I don't do that side of it. For me, it's just all about me finding great things and hosting. So anyway, I would love for you to chime in and let me know what your experience on Amazon Live is and what you think of live shopping. Is it becoming sort of a way of life for you? Or is it something that you sort of just dabble in every once in a while? It's as many of you might know, it's absolutely enormous in Asia and has been for years. Just enormous. I forget even what the numbers are now, but it's, I can't remember. I know their annual gross that's driven from live shopping exceeds all of our movie box office receipts combined. I forget all the different statistics around it, but it's enormous and for good reason. I just think it makes it so easy and you can learn so much more about the products before you actually get them home. And it's kind of entertaining and fun and interactive. So it just kind of takes it over the top. So this next product is another one from Person that I told you in case you jumped on late and you missed it. This is my favorite luxury travel brand. They're more about sort of the travel accessories, and every one of them is done so nicely, but more importantly, so thoughtfully. And each one makes life just so much easier when you're traveling. And even when you're not traveling, because this guy is with me all day, every day, and has been, actually, this is a new one, but I've had a previous one for 6 years, maybe 7 years. And I couldn't live without it until they showed me the new one. Actually, it's not that new anymore, but this is another one that was on Oprah's favorite things list, and that's not a big surprise when you see it. This is a handbag organizer. Now, ladies, did you know that the average woman, in fact, I'm not going to tell you, and if you know the answer because you've heard me say it before, don't chime in, but I would love to know for those who are on here, How much time do you think the average female spends searching through her purse trying to find what she's looking for? How much time in her life? How many days of her life are spent rummaging through her purse trying to find her keys or her sunglasses or whatever it is? Are you one of those that has sort of that black hole of all that stuff in there that just gets jumbled around and ruined? And when you're trying to find for me, it was always the keys. Always the keys. I could never find my keys. And my purse was not really that big, but for some reason, they got lost or they hide from me. I don't know. But I know we have a little delay, so I am going to wait a few seconds. Today has been my first experience watching Amazon Live, so this is all new to me, but I love it. Yay! Welcome! And I am so curious how you found Amazon Live, because it's amazing how many people don't even know it exists. I always tell the story. Sometimes I'll call Amazon support, my Amazon influencer support, and say that I need help with my Amazon live stream, that I'm having a tech issue. And even the people that work there, the support people, say, Amazon Live, what's that? So that, I can't believe it, because Amazon Live's been around since 2019. And it's been very under the radar, and I think by design, trying to work out the kinks, trying to find the best way to launch and, what exactly they're going to be doing with it. So a lot of people aren't aware of it. So I'm so glad that it's starting to build and more people are knowing about it. And if you don't know about Pinterest TV, I mentioned it a couple times today, but my link, I put it up at the top of the chat. You'll see it says pin it and then / with some numbers. That goes to my 4-part series that the second part is tomorrow night. And so if you've never done Pinterest TV, click on that link and you reserve your spot, but it'll give you a chance to just see what it's all about, because I love it. And it's really a lot of fun. It's different than Amazon Live because it is a little bit more, I would say, edutainment, I think they call it. So like you're learning and being entertained at the same time. And then, oh, by the way, here's the products that I use to do these things. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. Sarah, hello. 500 days, Sarah is guessing, is how many days that we spend searching through our purse for the things we're looking for. I'm always trying to find my lipstick, mascara, keys, etc. I have one of those big bags too. Yep. I'm a tote girl. I love a great tote. Many of you either have or have seen, I have one here right now, my everything tote that I designed actually, and we're sold out of it now, so that's why I'm not showing it to you. But it's a big travel tote because I carry a lot of stuff with me. So that is one where having all this organization built in is everything, because I do love having a tote so I can bring a lot. But the fact that this product that I'm going to show you right now organizes it all and makes it easy to find and easy to see, and also looks fabulous and has a feature that's going to knock your socks off. So I had their previous one, and hi Rita, welcome. And so their previous purse organizer was fabulous and beautiful. It was actually a lot like the jewelry organizer that I showed you. It was that quilted Chanel-esque look. Well, she came out with this new one that I'm going to show you now. I got the beige, and I'm actually glad I do have the beige. First of all, I think it just coordinates. It looks stunning with any handbag or tote. There's tons of handbag organizers out there. So many of them look awful, and they're cheap, and they're just, that really cheap nylon, and you have this nice handbag, and you don't want to put something like that inside, even if it does solve a bunch of problems for you. So with the purse and organizers, they're all so luxe and so chic that they're just as great for a Gucci or a Chanel as they are for a $10 Target handbag. So they're great. And to answer the question, how many days do we spend? The average woman spends 76 days of her life searching through her handbag. So with the first person, thank you, whoever you were, who invented the first handbag organizer, because it was a game changer. So let me show you this one. By percent, this is called the Lit Bag. And it is for a very good reason that it's called that. And I'm just going to dive right in and show you that feature right now. I'm in love with it. And I didn't realize how much. This is one of those until you use it. Here's my little light. And I have so much lighting in here that you can't see how well that illuminates. But it's got LED lights, high quality LED lights built in. And I know that may seem gimmicky to you. It's so handy. so useful. There have been so many times, and case in point, when I was going to the Dominican Republic and my tote was underneath the seat in front of me, and I was trying to find this pen that I have with a stylus for my computer, and I can't see in my bag, and I don't want to bring the whole bag up. And I reached over, I actually accidentally hit the button, and it illuminated everything. And sitting in my chair, I could see everything that was inside of here underneath the seat in front of me. Another example, I was at seeing Hamilton with my kids, the play in LA, and I was looking for my gum, which I probably shouldn't have been doing, but I was during the performance. And I took my cell phone and illuminated my purse so I could find my gum, and my kids almost chopped my head off. They were so embarrassed that I would do that. It lit up the whole aisle. I didn't think to turn the flashlight down low before I did that. I got in so much trouble. So that was before I had this gun. And I thought of that right when I got this. I thought, oh my gosh, that would have been so handy at Hamilton when I was trying to find what I was looking for. But every night, whenever I'm out and about at a restaurant, anywhere, having that light, even when it's not pitch dark, just when it's a little dim, it's just hard to find what you're looking for, being able to just light that up and the whole inside illuminates so beautifully. It's incredible. So I loved it before the light. Now I'm like, whoa, over the moon. And again, Oprah's favorite things as well. But she has really thought of everything with the organization inside, all the different pockets. Those 76 days that I actually the average woman spends 76 days. I'm going to say I spent 176 probably days of my life. But now I've got my perfume. I know I always need this for my contact lenses. I am a game girl, so I always have my cards with me. I've got my little pill pack thing with me. I've got my little wallet with me, and everything has a place. And I always know where it is so I can get to it like that. That has saved me so much time and so much aggravation. I can't even begin to tell you. The other thing I like about this one versus my other one, the way she designed the top, it's got the zipper top so I can close it completely. Whoops, there go my things. Close it completely. I did get nervous with the open top in my tote that people could just grab something out of there. I like that they can't even see what's inside, so that's kind of nice. These little straps, brilliant, because I can quickly and easily take it out of one bag and put it into the other bag. So I do love purses, and so I have a lot of them, but I'm one of those I use the same one over and over because I don't want to deal with transferring everything from one to the other. But now, because I just have to lift it and switch bags, I use so many more of my handbags. It like completely opened the window for me with that. So that's another great feature. Then there's pockets outside too. It looks like it's just a design aesthetic, but this was left over from the Dominican. I keep my passport in there. I keep some medication in here. There's another kind of bigger pocket back here. And then it's also got D-ring, which I really appreciate to hook my keys on. I've got one of those lobster claw key hooks, so I can always find the keys, quick, smart. And then she did it sort of dot kit style like this so that when you do open it up, you can really see everything quickly. And then, as I said, she thought of everything. So if you're someone who has a bigger tote and you want more space, these sides are actually expandable. So they unzip, and that's going to really unlock a whole nother, I think probably a total of 3 or 4 inches. So that's on each side. So then it can become a bigger organizer. So the other thing I found that was sort of a bonus to me about these handbag organizers is that if you are a tote girl, so many of them can be sort of slouchy, sort of hobo bags maybe. But even if it's not a hobo bag, they just kind of can collapse on themselves. I love that this gives structure to whatever bag I'm using. It's just such a nice, so suddenly now that bag stands up and it's not falling over and I'm having to pick up the contents and all that. It really provides a nice structure for whatever bag it is. So what do you guys think of this? I'm so in love with it, and I'm so proud of my girl Hardeep who created it, designed it. She did a phenomenal job. And again, there's other colors, and she always does a great job with the linings inside, and just every detail is thought of. And as we know, Oprah is very particular about the items she puts on her list, and the fact that I believe Percent has had 3 or 4 items on her list, which is a pretty big deal. I'm wondering if she holds the record, actually. So I've got a new follower, Miss Delight. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And I have to ask you, like I have the others, is this your first time on Amazon Live? Or have you been here many times? Not necessarily here on my channel, but, so are you a veteran or are you just discovering? Curious about that, because it's fun to see how it's catching on all of a sudden. Okay, let's keep going. This one was a new one for me this year, and I just love it. And I love it for the way that it looks. I love it for how fun it is to gift. I've given it to 3 people so far. It's just so cute, and it's such a great little overnighter bag. It's very roomy, very big, amazing quality. I love these pockets on either side, like there. These are really handy for a water bottle. That's usually what I put on one side, and then the other one is just kind of random. But I mean, I love Beach Please. They have another, I can't remember what it is, the other saying, but they're so cute. And love the white canvas against these are faux leather, but they feel really quality. It's just so pretty, so sort of nautical chic and so classy. And then it does snap shut. It has got all kinds of great pockets built into it. And you can tell the quality of it by the detailing. Like, look at the pockets, how it's got the leather trim on the pockets as well. So nice. And they're double lined. They're, that real thick, sturdy lining. And I will say it's easily wipes clean, the interior, which to me is a big plus. And then there's another big zipper pocket on this side here, which is really nice, handy to have. So it's just that great carry-all, weekender, overnighter, gym bag, and then another big roomy pocket on the outside too. I love having pockets on the outside because there's, putting those items in that you want to have access to without opening up the whole bag is kind of nice. So super cute, very well done, great quality, great gift. Again, I've talked about wedding season so much, but I have to think this is such a fun gift to give someone that's going on a honeymoon to like a tropical location, and maybe you put some beach towels inside or something like that. I gifted this to a couple teachers this year. The price point on this, and it is 20% off for Prime Day. It's incredible. When you see it and you feel it and you understand the quality because you have it in person, to me, this is a $150 bag. And it's under $40 for Prime Day. It's incredible. So this is one stock up for gifting because I think it's a great gift that really wows because it is so high quality and so chic and on trend and all of that too. So that's really fun. Okay, ladies, you know that I love a travel mirror. And I have a couple favorites right now. The one I'm going to show you right now, you're not seeing a price in the carousel because there's different buying options. That doesn't mean it's sold out. It just means when you click it, you can see the different ways to buy it and the different options that are available. John, welcome. Thank you for following. So this is one of my very favorite travel mirrors. I cannot imagine traveling without my own mirror. Well, first of all, if you know me, you know that I have a mirror with me at all times. Partially because I do a lot of camera work, so having that is kind of handy. But also, there's just so many, whether it's I have to change my contacts or there's just so many reasons that I need a mirror. And if you can find one that's really lightweight, that's very slim, so it takes up like zero space in your handbag or your tote or your backpack, whatever you pack it in, and that also has that really quality lighting that just illuminates and gives you, that sort of replicating daylight. That's everything. And this particular one I'm showing you because I have fun with this one. I brought this one to the Dominican Republic. And as you can see, it's very lightweight. I love that it comes in this pouch. It's a really nice quality, sort of thick felt. So very protective, but also very chic and, sophisticated looking. And then inside, you'll see again how lightweight and thin. If I knew how to balance, I could balance it on one finger. I'm not the most coordinated when it comes to balance, I'll be honest. Now, I hope it's charged. I don't know if it is, but I'm going to it's just the one touch on and off. Let's see if it's charged. Oh, shoot. I didn't charge it. But it is that amazing full circumference lighting that we all crave, especially when we're traveling and when we're in those hotels where the lighting is so, so bad. Having this, and look at the cute little stand, it's rose gold. So the quality of this is so nice, and it's so sort of, chic and modern and sleek looking. And so again, because it's so high-end looking, it makes it such a great gift. And I'm going to click on this. I don't know if it's, oh shoot. I want to see, because I'm pretty sure it's like dirt cheap right now for Prime Day. I think that's why I chose this one. Can I see it? Oh gosh, I don't want to lose my stream. If anyone can tell me the price on this, because it's not showing in my carousel, I would love to know. Because, talk about a gift that every female on the planet loves. It's this guy. And if it is the low price that I'm thinking it is, this is stock up on get a whole bunch of them, because it's that gift last minute. In fact, never mind, I'm not going to say it, but I did that the other day for somebody where I went, oh my gosh, I need a gift in a pinch. And I remembered that I had these in my closet, and it was such a hit. So it also comes with a 10x magnifying mirror. This is gold. Let me just tell you, I love that it also has the suction so that I can actually just put it into my little handbag or my makeup bag or whatever. So I always have this with me, even if I don't have this. Oh my gosh. So Rita, thank you. It's $19, guys. $19 for this. The quality of it, the design of it, the pouch, the 10x mirror, you would easily think this is at least a $50 mirror, if not more. So that's an amazing price. You will not be disappointed in this guy. But this mirror is so golden. It is, I used to do that. I should have a tennis ball with me because I hold the tennis ball up and you can see every hair on the tennis ball with this. So this is that. It can be your best friend. It can be your worst enemy because it shows you everything, which can be a blessing and a curse. A blessing because it lets you take care of those little hairs and maybe the blackheads and maybe whatever you have going on that you can't see with your naked eye. And as I'm getting older, my naked eyes are getting worse and worse by the minute. So having this is really nice. When I'm on an airplane, and many of you already know this, but for you people who are new, and we have another new follower, it says Sus Van B. Welcome, welcome. I'm curious. Well, I won't ask that right now. We'll keep going, but welcome. When I'm on an airplane, this is my top secret thing, but I have a feeling it's going to catch on. Even though some people laugh at me, I just loved it. It's so handy for me. And all the flight attendants are telling me that they're getting them. So I do see this catching on. But I bring this on the airplane and I will tuck this into the seat in front of me. So typically now what I find most of the planes have the magazine pocket up top. It's sort of more of a hard shell. And this tucks right in. And that gives me my own little vanity mirror at my seat on the airplane. So before I land, I will put this in there and I'll turn my light on and just do a quick touch up. My son and his girlfriend went on a trip and they sent me pictures from the airplane and they did full-blown facials. They had these white masks on. They were so cute. And this was a while ago. And they inspired me and made me realize that, gosh, I don't get much alone time, and being in the airplane in the sky and not having all of the, the phone ringing and just that alone time. And for me, because I do travel across the country a lot, it's a 5-hour flight. I will do facials. I do my mini facial roller. I do the patches under my eyes. And I kind of don't care what people think because it just is really nice pampering time for me. So when I pull this out, like I said, all the flight attendants are all, at first they're laughing. They're like, are you kidding me? And then before I know it, they're all saying, where'd you get that? I want one of those. Even guys, that always surprises me, but they do. And my kids go crazy. They are so embarrassed when I pull it out, but then my daughter, Courtney, she'll always, try to use it, even though she's laughing at me and is embarrassed. So anyway, guys, as you can tell, this is another one that I love, 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 love. I love to gift it. I love to use it all the time. It's just a lifesaver. And again, like I said, I can't imagine traveling without one. Because one other thing I want to say, case in point, with the cruise that I'm going on with my son, those little tiny bathrooms that we're sharing, when I want to do my makeup, if I have to wait for him to get out of the shower for me to be able to do my makeup, then it's all steamy in there, and I don't want to go in there and do makeup when it's all steamy. So having your own separate mirror that you can take outside the bathroom and go sit by a window with that great lighting, in addition to the great lighting of the mirror, is so nice. It's just once you start doing that, you think, I can't imagine sharing that bathroom in a hotel that has such crummy lighting anyway, and then all the steam from the person before you. And anyway, let's see. Luke, you are being a bad boy. If there was a way for me to get rid of you, I would, just so you know. Anyway, so let's move on. Okay, guys, this one I actually don't have with me, but I love it so much, and the price today was so ridiculous that I had to put it in. So I apologize. I have it, but it's at home. And this is one that I just ordered, and it arrived, and I was a little nervous about what the quality was going to be before as I told you, I never show you guys things unless I've used it, and I love it myself, and I think the quality's great. So this I just received it a couple days ago, and the quality is amazing. Look at the price. Let's see. I'm not supposed to say the price, so I'm not going to, but it's 22% off. But even at the full price, it's such a bargain because it is such great quality. Now, this is a duffel that is a fold away, pack away duffel. So when it is all folded away, it's about the size of this. So it's this little guy, very lightweight. But to be able to, first of all, put it away when you're not using it like that. But more importantly, for me as a traveler, and again, thinking about going on this cruise, to be able to have that extra bag with you that I can use sort of as my pool bag or my beach bag or my day excursion bag when I'm traveling. But also, so many times when we're traveling, we're buying souvenirs, we're bringing goodies back for our kids or for ourselves. And we've typically packed our luggage to the gills, so there's no place to put them. And so having that bag that you can just unfold and have an extra bag now to take home with you is so great. I must confess, though, that the reason I probably love it the most is because I tend to overpack. I got to admit it. I do. And so I get to the airport and I wait in the line and I'm getting ready to give them my luggage after I put my tags on, and they weigh it and I'm 5 pounds over. I mean, how many times has that ever happened to you guys? Am I the only one? Tell me I'm not the only one. It happens to me all the time. And so then I go, oh gosh. So I start taking some things out and I put it in my travel tote that I have with me, but that's so full I can't even fit it in there. So having that bag inside my luggage that if I am overweight, I could take it out and then I can load things in and have a separate bag. It's very helpful. Very, very helpful. So actually, that's why I ordered it, is because I was bringing a different bag. It was sort of almost like a grocery bag that I would tuck in my luggage just in case I packed too much or that I needed to bring something home. And so I thought, I want to get a good one that I really love, that folds up nicely. And that's what I got. And I love it. And the fact that it's just over $20 for Prime Day is insane. I can't believe it. And the colors are awesome. I got the rose that you're seeing there, and it's pretty true to color. And just that, the slight detailing of the straps that shine, it just makes it look really rich and luxe. And then on the back, it's got the sleeve, so it can go over your carry-on bag or your luggage, which is always a nice feature to have. And then it's got that front pocket that you're seeing there as well. And I like the fact you're seeing that it's expandable. You can see in the carousel there. So if I'm doing a big day at the beach, if we're getting off the cruise ship and I want to pack a whole bunch of stuff to take to the beach, I can expand it to that full size. But then maybe another day I just want to go shopping and have a little shopping tote. And then the bottom zips up and you just have a sort of a regular tote size. So this bag, guys, even if it wasn't for traveling, this is a gym bag. This is a shopping bag. This is an overnight bag. This is a bag that you put all your crafts in and things that you want to tote somewhere. It's sort of an everything bag. It's very simple, but so useful. And the fact that it's so affordable, enough said. Let's see. Busy overpacks too. Thank you for being honest, Busy. You made me feel better. Nice to know it's not just me. And Rita says, have you ever put cold items in it? Rita, I have not, because I just got it. So that is something I've not done. But I plan to bring, there is a little corksicle tote that I bring with me when I travel because I like to be able to have that at the beach or the pool or whatever. So I will be putting that in there. I know that. But I will report back. I will let you know. I'm hoping that I didn't forget this one item. Oh, it fell down. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So any other questions before I move on to what I think is the last one? It is the last one. This is one that I've had for a long time, and I think I've only talked about it once or twice, but I cannot tell you how handy this guy is. And again, look at the price point and the carousel. You were seeing the red. They didn't have red when I bought mine. I love the red. I think it's such a pretty red. I'm going to order one. It's just such that cherry red, and I shy away from doing, bright red colors like that and those bright colors just in my everyday life. But I think certain items, it's fun to have these one-off items that are really fun and bright and loud and, just different than your norm. And so that red is just that, again, candy apple cherry red. Look who just joined us. Everybody say hi to my mama. Carolyn is my mom. Hi, Mom. I'm so proud of you when you join because as she's getting older, she and I had a sleepover last night. We always have fun at our little sleepovers. But it's getting harder and harder for her to do the tech stuff. So I know she always loves to be on my lives when she can, but she has trouble getting there. But she can't get audio. How can we help her, guys? So to get audio, Mom, there must be, you must have it muted, or your phone, you need to turn it up. Rita says hi to you, Mom. You turn it up on the side. That's probably what it is. If you do that, just make sure you're not on mute, because that's probably what it is. Because sound is working on our end, I think, unless somebody tells me otherwise. But it looks like my sound is working. So I think it's you, Mom. Hate to say it. Let us know if you get audio. But you're jumping in on my last product, but I don't think you've seen this one, Mom. And I love this one, and I actually think you're going to love it. And I can think of so many reasons that you would love it. And I'll probably go into those in a second. So this is it. It is this very lightweight nylon. I did the sort of blush color, as you can see. I believe the blush is sold out right now. But as I said, I think I like the red better. I love that bright red. And she says hi, so I'm thinking that means she got the sound working. Let's see. And then they have, I believe it's a beige, much like the handbag organizer that I showed you. So they've got this color as well. And this is so handy for everyday life, but for traveling especially. So I have two of these. I have one that I use just for nail care. And so let me show you how it works. So when you open it up, you'll see, it doesn't look that handy right now, but you'll see these pouches, 1 pouch, 2 pouch, 3 pouch, 4 pouch. So they kind of fold into themselves. So it's very slim when it's closed up. But it's so nice to have these individual pouches that you can put like manicure tools in one, cotton in another, nail polish in another, your lotions and scrubs and things like that in another if you wanted to do one for pedicure things. But for traveling, to have these, and they Velcro into place. So it's so nice to be able to kind of take the ones you want, leave the ones you don't want, but to be able to take them out and put them in different places depending on what you're packing. But as I started this live talking about how great packing cubes are and how we really need packing cubes for our handbags and our totes, sort of purse pouches, if you will. And that's what I think of this, is it gives a place for everything. And so when we're traveling, there are so many things that don't have a home that it's so nice to be able to, as I said, I'm going on this cruise, to be able to have one of these where I put all my my tanning lotions and, sunscreen. And then I can just take this and put it in my beach bag for the day. And then when I bring it back, it just goes right back on here. Maybe you have one that's for all your medications, all those pill bottles that you bring when you travel. Maybe you have one that is for your nail care, that you're just bringing a few bottles of polish and your tools and cotton. So, everybody's is going to be different, but having something like this that has that divided space that allows you to organize all those miscellaneous things. This is a great carry-on item for all those things. I like that these pockets each one of them is clear. So it's that clear mesh. So you're seeing what's inside. And it's really nice quality when you're looking at the price. Yes, it's Velcro, but I don't know how you would do it any other way. You can snap them in, but the Velcro actually is really handy, and it's the best solution because it's customizable. You can move it around and all of that. And then this can be a hanging organizer as well. And so again, I'm going to go back to the cruise ship thing, is hanging is everything on a cruise ship because you have so little storage space in those cabins. So being able to put this on a hook, which, by the way, if you're going on a cruise either soon or way down the road, remember this tip that somebody told me, and I did this on the last cruise, and it was amazing, so helpful. They should actually have these in the cruise for you in the cabin. The suction cup hooks. I brought a set of 6, and I used every one of them. And so the walls are typically very smooth inside of cruise ships. And so it suctions right on there and has a very secure hold. And then suddenly you have all this extra space to organize and space to keep things because you have all these extra hooks. So whether swimsuits, hanging them in the shower to dry, whether you have, I hung my PJs on one. I hung my handbag, my tote on one, jewelry on one. You could hooks for days. I love those hooks. So if you're going on a cruise, bring those with you because you will use them. You will need them. So this would be something that I could hang on one of my hooks inside the cabin. So simple, so inexpensive. And this is one, I promise, when you buy one and you get it home and you use one, you're going to buy multiples because you're going to think of so many other things. You could put tools in here. You could put crafting supplies, school supplies. Mom, I was thinking of you. My mom loves to make jewelry. So I'm thinking of all of her little things that she uses to make jewelry. She also loves to paint. So whether it's her oil paints and paint brushes and, just organizing all of that kind of stuff too. So lots of uses for this. Traveling is definitely a great one, but I can think of so many uses for this at home. And it's really cute, nicely made, and great colors. I love it. So with that, I want to again welcome everybody who's new here. This was a really fun show that I did not put a lot of thought or planning into. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you don't already follow me, I would love for you to do that. And again, in case you jumped on late, I have a big 4-part series on Pinterest TV right now. I'm on part 2, and it's every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. On Pinterest, and I did put the link at the top of the chat. If you scroll up, you'll see my link, Marcy McKenna, and if you click that link, that will take you to the trailer for my show, so you can see what my show is going to be about. It's a quick 30-second trailer, and then you can click set a reminder, so that reserves your spot, and it'll just remind you when the show starts in case you want to jump on. But if you've never done Pinterest TV, it's a lot of fun, and it is a 4-part series. It's called Travel Style. The first one, and you can always watch back episodes, but the first one was a really great one, and I had a great guest on. It was called Travel Beauty Essentials. So it's all those tips and products and tools to help you get vacation ready very quickly. And the star of that show, I have to say, was the hair removal tool that I featured. And I actually uploaded a video today, a 2-minute, 3-minute video on that. I'm hooked over the moon with this guy. I cannot believe I didn't know about it years ago. It would have saved me so much time and so much aggravation and so much money, because how expensive are razors these days? Anyway, side tangent. Tomorrow's episode is all about packing like a pro. So I'm going to be giving tips, and I'm going to be showing products, some of the ones I'm showing tonight, but other new ones that you haven't seen before. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then next Wednesday, it's going to be all about fashion, resort wear chic. And Amazon is blowing up with fashion. And I'm so glad. I've been ordering lots of pieces, and I have been, I'll say 75% of the time I've been happy, 25% has gone back. So I've been really pleasantly surprised because it's very affordable. So I have sifted through the noise again, and I have selected what I think are the best travel chic resort wear pieces on Amazon. These are pieces that not only look super cute and chic, and so many of us don't have sort of resort wear wardrobes on hand, and yet maybe we're going on a trip and we suddenly have to get a few pieces and you don't know where to start. And so it's nice to have a show like that can just kind of give you some ideas anyway. And all these pieces are not only look great, but they're also ones that are easy to pack, that wear well. You don't have to iron, things like that. So I really wanted to put that kind of thought. And then also accessories, great sandals, sunglasses, beach bags, those kind of things as well. So that's going to be next week. And then the last one is on healthy travel. So by that, I mean, first of all, how do we get in shape so we're feeling good when we go on vacation? And what are those things on Amazon that we can take advantage of? And then the other part of it is, if you're like me, so many times I go on these trips and I feel so awful on the flight home because I have overindulged and not taken care of myself while I was there, and it just yuck. So I'm sharing some ideas and things that I have been doing lately, and a couple great products that I've gotten on Amazon that will help you to not only get in shape for your trip, but stay in shape when you're on your trip. So those are the 4 episodes. I hope you join me for those. And then, of course, I'm back. I'm here. I try to be here every week. I'm at least once, sometimes 2 and 3 times. I love Amazon Live so much. And you guys are what make it so much fun. And all the questions and interacting and all of that. So thank you for that. And those who have been here time and time again, thank you for coming back and seeing me. And like I said, when I don't get to do a live for a while, I really miss everyone. So it's kind of becoming a little family here. So thank you for being a part of it. And I'm wishing you all a wonderful evening. And if you haven't taken advantage of Amazon Prime Day, I highly recommend it. There's so many great deals to be found. And many of them are in my carousel here. So thanks again for joining me, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Seeing if I missed any chats. You're welcome, Busy. And Rita, you're welcome. Let's see. Mine only works on my phone. Oh, can't wait. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing that up. Rita was saying Pinterest only works on her phone, on her app. Pinterest TV, yes, you can only access Pinterest TV, I believe, from the app. So you would need to download the Pinterest app. But if you're not a Pinterest user, you guys, try it out. It is so cool. You won't believe it. I love Pinterest. And it's not what you think. It used to be just sort of DIY and sharing recipes and things like that. And there is that element, but it is a whole new world now. And it is a search engine at its core. That's really what it is. But it's an entertaining visual search engine that gives you so many ideas and enlightens you to so many products that you never knew existed, and so many tips and ideas that you never knew existed. And it's almost 50-50 men and women now, which really surprised me. So it's really taken off, and, everyone loves it. And millennials, in fact, I just read that 80% of millennials are active pinners. I was really surprised by that, because I think so many people think of Pinterest as for the older generation, but that's, I think, what's so great about it, because it definitely is. It's been around for a long time. And so people who have been on it for years, are aging. But it's also Gen Z and millennials. Everyone is, really getting on board, and it's a great platform. I love it. So check it out if you haven't already. Just download the app, and you can always access, again, the link to my show, and just to watch the trailer and see if you're interested is in the chat. So again, everybody, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you soon. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night at 6:30 Pacific over on Pinterest TV. Bye-bye.